G'day pals and welcome to Airborne Empire. If I was to explain this game, it'd be something between The Wandering Village and Howl's Moving Castle. I mean, do you see what I mean? This game is beautiful. And this is our starting city. Well, I guess it's more like just a floating building. It leaves a lot to be desired. But we've got our little villages here. They're kind of bouncing around on the very edge. I don't know how they do it. I'd be so terrified. We need some OH&S. Where are the guardrails on this thing? I'm also not quite sure what we are, but I think we're bird people. Yeah, that definitely looks like a beak, right? Now, the awesome thing is we have complete reign over this whole area. All we need to do is right click and our whole city will move over to that area. We're definitely going to get ourselves into some trouble later on though, so we really need to start collecting some resources and building up our city. So can you see down below, there's lots of different resources that we can collect. There's this stuff over here, the forest, so we can get wood from there. There's also food and there's a range of different things. But at the moment, we've got no way to get them. So if we go down to our little building menu down here, we've got this little guy, which is the first thing we need to build. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we can build this, we just need to build some paths. So pretty much any building that we build around here needs to be connected by these paths. And here we've got our little bird villages helping to build all of this. They're actually working really hard. Oh, they get hard hats too when they build. All right, there we go. That's the right color that we're looking for. Okay, maybe something like this will be good. We can build a whole giant hangar at light speed pretty much. It goes up so quickly. Look at this thing. It's actually kind of crazy. It's got like a quarter pipe here. Now, every one of these hangars that we build can hold 7 aircraft. And we can choose how many we want to send down to collect some resources. So I'm going to send all 7. Now, we should see... Yes, there they go. Our planes are going down. They're flying all the way down to collect the resources. It's so cool how you can see this. These little balloons are just like a reminder to you of where you've sent all your aeroplanes. But as they collect the resources, you can see the total number is dropping down as well. And we might even be able to follow these guys. Oh yeah, we can. I love the close-ups in this game. They also do a really cool landing when they come back. They do like a barrel roll before they come in. Like these guys. Oh, so good. Now they'll just keep going back down and collecting that until the resources are empty. And up here in our top menu, you can see we've got 14 wood now. Now, the other things we really need to pay attention to are our food and water. We're getting a bit low on water already, actually. These will be our next things we need to collect. But probably the most important thing, apart from those two, is this one over here, coal. This is what our city uses to fuel all of these giant fans. We've got to generate the thrust somehow, I guess. Now, if we have a look down here, it looks like this is water. There's 218 there. That's so much. But since we've only got a few planes, let's take 5 off the forest and we'll send them down to the lake now. I think every time they make a trip, they collect 2 at a time. So that should mean we get our water pretty quickly. How do you scoop this water? I'm so interested. All right, he just completely dive bombs into the water, apparently. Okay, water collected, I guess. Oh man, it's so awesome. I can't believe how far you can see as well, right? It just keeps going into the distance. There's a few other things I'm interested on the map here. So one is this ancient ruin over here. So if we take one worker off the lake, yeah, it looks like we can send them down over to the ancient ruins. Fraser Hawk is going down. Oh, it says he's fetching coins from the ruin. Somehow he just flew his plane in there to collect the coins. All right, let's see how many that gets us when he's back. Okay, 91 coins. That's not bad, I guess. We might start actually making our way over to this little village that I can see as well. That's kind of cool. As we're heading over there, I'm going to collect some of these berries from this thicket too. Our water's pretty much full now, so we can take everybody off there and I'll just send them all down for one trip for food. Seems like that's the only resources we've got around here on this starting island. Oh, except for this. Oh, we found some coal. Okay, very good. We need some of that too. But let's check out this town. Oh, I just clicked on it and we have a zoom in. Okay, so apparently this town only has a tavern, but it looks like we can hire workers for 25 gold each. There's 3 of them. And yep, it definitely looks like they're birds. We were right. Look at this evil crow guy. Is he like hand to the king? The king being me, obviously. Okay, so right now we don't have enough housing to place everybody. So let me just finish surrounding our building with these paths like so. The rest of the birds that are still up here are going to finish that off. And actually, we are fully done on food right now. So let's get everybody getting some coal so we can fill up on that stock. Then the next thing we can build is this guy, a housing block, which only costs 15 wood. I think one thing we want to make sure we do is balance our city out as well. Can you see from where we built the hangar on this side? It's kind of got a lean over to the right-hand side. I think if you do a really bad job, you can do not great things. And it actually tells you up here in this central area how much tilt you have. Right now, we have 2 degrees tilt to the right. So if we build our housing over on this side, watch our little bird guys finish that off. That was so quick. It looks like our tilt is only 1 degree to the right now. So it's still not perfect, but that'll do. Actually, it turns out we're going to need 2 of these guys. That was enough housing just for our existing workers. All right, now we should have space. So we can hire all 3 of these new guys. And that takes us up to 13 villages. We've got space for 2 more if we wanted to. And also, we're perfectly centered now. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful city. This is already looking awesome though. I'm so happy with this. Okay, now I can see over here, this is something different. It looks like it's another ancient ruin, so we'll work our way over there. We're all full up on coal already, and we've pretty much mined out all of the trees from the forest, which is amazing. I think we can store infinite trees, so I'm gonna have to mine out as much of that as I can. Now we'll send our worker down to this ancient ruin over here, and we might just keep trekking on to this forest over here as well. We'll send the rest of our workers to start mining that out. They come back really quickly when the resources are close to your city. And yep, we got another 96 gold from that ancient ruin. That was great. Now I'm kind of wondering, we've got 13 people right now, but we can only send 7 out at a time from our aircraft. So maybe we should build another hangar. Oh no, wait, we can't. It looks like we need 10 more girders or something. I don't know what they are. So maybe we try this guy instead, the academy. We'll build him on this other side. I mean, I don't know how they're supporting all of these places, but somehow the city's still together. Oh yes, now we've got access to the research tree. This is exactly what I was hoping for. And that allows us to build the iron forge, which is how we make those girders that we need. So let's start that research right now. Oh, we can also collect fish if we need to. It's pretty cool. But I'm interested in this thing over here. That's a cotton meadow. That's something we haven't collected yet. Also, something to note is it does take workers to go into these new buildings. So we needed 4 people in that academy. That's going to take away from all of our collectors and resource gatherers that have to fly down. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that city. There's also another little settlement over here. So our plan is we're going to go to this small settlement first. We'll see if we can collect more bird friends. And then we're going to go to this big city. Over to those peasants with their land city. Not like our beautiful flying city. All right, as we're flying over this coal, I'm going to send 1 plane down just to keep ourselves topped up. Oh, wait, this is something. An ore deposit. Oh, hold on. This is something we definitely need. And our research is finished for the iron forge too. But considering we're full up on resources already, I think our next research is going to be this warehouse so we can store another 50 things. Let's get that going. All right, now in our production tab, the iron forge is there. We need 3 people though to build this. Wait, does it count if I pull 3 people off a resource? Oh yeah, that does work actually. They just can't be flying down to the surface at that time. Let's try and balance this city out again. It's getting a little bit wonky over here. How are we looking? Oh, 0% in every direction. We're doing so good. But I've just noticed we're at 55 weight out of a total of 60. I think our city here is getting too heavy. But it looks like we can build these fans, which do generate a bit of lift. We just need some more of that iron, which we do have up and running now. See, we've got 3 iron already. So good. All right, once we get 5, we can build a fan. But let's get working our way over towards this little city here. I'm going to start collecting all of this ore, especially because we need that to make the iron. So I don't want to leave any of it behind if we can help it. Oh my gosh, there's just so much to collect. We also need another research in our academy. So it looks like in our hangar, we can increase the amount of planes up to a maximum of 10 in each hangar. But there's these really good upgrades in the town center. There's even one that increases the lift by 15%. So I think that's the one we're going to pick first. It does take 5 girders though, but I think that's worth. We do have enough to build a fan as well, so we're going to get on that. Let's see how much that gives us. We're at 55 of 60 right now. Once our fan's built, like so, 55 of 70. Yeah, it gave us 10 exactly. We're going to have to build a few more of those things, I think. But first, we could use a couple more housing blocks as well, so I'm going to put 2 more of those guys in. Oh no, actually. That might take us over our total lift. No, okay, we're good. 61 of 70. Although we are looking a bit wonky, we'll be good. Although this is giving me a red warning here saying that we don't have enough light when it turns to nighttime. It looks like the only troublesome area though is our footpaths at the moment. But it does say that workers could have accidents if they walk there and it's not lit up. But for right now, I don't actually have anything that can produce light. So it might be something we need to research next time. Okay, but we can go down to this new city and we'll hire our 3 more people. Completely wiped out that tavern. Then we'll top up on our water and all of our ore as well. Now, while we're heading over to this new giant city, which I think it's called Haven Mill, we're gonna put in our warehouse, if it will fit anywhere. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can build it kind of at the back where we have no buildings at all yet. That thing is huge though. Look at it. Yeah, I mean, I do not know how this thing's flying. Look at those puny little fans we've got holding this thing up. Pretty cool though. Oh my God, speaking of fans, look at that giant fan. Although they seem to be just burning garbage or something. I don't like that. Okay, I think we're close enough now that we can visit these guys. Haven Mill is the largest city in the area outside of the capital, Littleloss. All right, so basically we're talking to Magistrate Agatha in this giant windmill over here. They're telling us about pirates and basically that we are not defended whatsoever at the moment. They want us to collect them wood and iron and help them construct something. So let's definitely do that. But first, we're going to pop into the tavern and we're going to hire all 5 of the workers that they have there. That's amazing. Luckily, there's like plenty of forests around here, so it shouldn't be a hard time getting 25 wood. There's also an ancient ruin over there. I'm going to go and get that thing. Oh, this is beautiful as well. We've got enough resources to build another hangar. I think we might plonk this guy on this side now. Oh, wait, we don't have enough lift. We're going to have to build some fans first. Put another one in there. That's it. You destroy that whole forest. Give me that wood. And that way we can build one more fan over in this little corner. All our little bird guys come running to help build it. They're actually really efficient. I'll give them that. If there's work to be done, these guys are on it straight away. Unlike those villagers from the Wandering Village. Lazy. Okay, our lift is good again. It's up to 90 now, which means that we can build our next hangar over this side. So now we should be able to launch up to 14 planes at a time, as long as we have all of the workers available to do that. And with our warehouse as well, we can store up to 150 resources at a time. So it's going pretty well so far, I would say. All right, there we go. We've got enough resources now to help them build this. They're also borrowing 2 of our workers for 2 hours, which is not ideal. I don't have enough villagers to spare at the moment. Okay, so I guess we just need to hang around until this quest is done. We'll just keep collecting resources while all of this is happening. And I'm kind of curious where we want to head off to next. If you squint your eyes, you can kind of see in the distance, this kind of looks like desert or something. There's also big cities scattered all over the place. There's islands out there as well. Oh my gosh, so much to explore. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. The damage to Haven Mill has been repaired. Speak to Magistrate Agatha. Oh, they weren't burning rubbish. They were actually destroyed by pirates. I get it. It actually looks like kind of a nice place to live now. Oh, would you look at that? You're our savior, kid. I don't like that condescending tone. Thanks, Agatha. Oh, wait, Agatha, I take it back. She's just given us a blueprint to make street lamps. And there is a market available now, which we must have repaired, where it looks like we can buy resources or we could also sell some of the things we really need, to be honest. Like glass and iron. So I'm not going to do any of that right now. But we can research a street lamp. Oh, that's just so good. It's going to take 2 hours, but that's totally worth it. Now, Agatha also wanted us to travel to another city. Yeah, this one over here, Castra Regnum. And this is so we can learn to make some defenses for ourselves. So I guess we're just going to head over there. I do want to collect this ancient ruin on the way. Pirates incoming! What? Wait, I don't have any defenses yet. Where is... Oh, is that the pirate over there? Pirate fighter. Look at this guy. What an evil looking aeroplane. Actually, I'm kind of jealous. It looks pretty awesome, to be honest. Oh my God. We have no way to defend against this. What are you going to do to us? I'm just trying to build street lamps. I'm not ready for an attack yet. Oh, here he comes. What? He just exploded my academy in one shot. I'm just going to repair it straight away. Go away, please. I'm not ready for this. He shot it again. How dare you? Twice in a row. Oh, we got our street lamp research. That's great. It looks like he's flying away now. Okay, he might have given up. That was just a scout? How tough do these guys get? More are bound to follow, though. We better hurry along to Castra Regnum so we can build a defense tower. Well, that was what I was trying to do. All right, we are actually getting a little bit low in water. We're only 16 of 30 right now, so let's just collect that real quick. We don't need to worry about wood. Could use a little bit of coal as well while we're going past. Oh, and before I forget, let's build these street lamps. So you can kind of see the area they cover. That's going to be perfect there. And, oh, we've got lots of little gaps at the moment. Let's place one here. I'm probably better off not putting in these paths. I'm trying to future plan, but it's kind of biting you in the butt a little bit if you do that. We'll pop those in for now. Our housing is getting quite full though, so we do need to put in some more of that. Just going to sneak one down this area as well. How are we going for balance? It doesn't look like we're going great. Oh, it's getting really dark as well. My goodness. We are tilting 4 degrees back and 2 to the left. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at the tilt from this angle. I definitely need to build some things out this side. Okay, we've got access to research again now as well. One thing we can do is make our villagers consume 25% less water. I think that's totally worth it. All right, this wonky city is making its way over the ocean now. If we fall, it's going to be a nightmare. Actually, it's probably better to fall over the water than the land, if I'm honest. You jealous much, you little peasants down there? Look at our barely floating city. It's still way better than that ground city of yours. All right, we're good on food. We're good on water as well, it looks like. So let's get everybody back. We're perfect on coal, just in time. I can send a worker to this ancient ruins, and then let's head over to the city over here. Okay, I actually think a good thing for us to build would be another warehouse, just to really bump up our storage. That might help to balance us out a little bit too in this area. It improved us by 1 degree. I mean, it does help. We've got a bit of balancing to still do, though. Oh, man, I love seeing the birds fly through the sky and the city lights off in the distance. There's something glowing back there as well. I don't know what that is. And look at that giant forest we could completely destroy. I can't wait to do that. As we're swinging through here as well, there's a little town that we're going over. So we can hire 3 more bird friends to come and join us. And by bird friends, I mean slaves to this workforce of a city. I've got so many planes I need to fly. We're pretty much only making use of 11 of the 14 gliders, so we still need 3 more people to like fully maximize that. We have made it to Castra Regnum. It's a military fortress. Oh man, this town looks kind of cool too. This giant bird warrior they've got in the center. Captain Mana. Did you build a statue of yourself, Captain Mana? I'm getting dictator vibes. Yes, okay. He's given us the defensive tower schematic, exactly what we're after. And he's also given us another quest to find Ranger Miri at her assigned post. There you go, we're picking up extra quests along the way as well. Got another 5 birds to hire from the tavern, and nothing we want to sell in the market. Okay, time for us to leave. And time to start the defensive tower research. Oh my gosh. Let me build a cannon already, would you? There's actually a ton of this ore deposits over here, so I want to make sure we get as much of these as possible too. I'll just fly over to this area because it looks like there's also some ancient ruins here too. And we're actually able to use all 14 of our gliders now. Ah, it's beautiful. Look at them flying everywhere. It's the best when they come in and do their landings as well. I don't know why, but they just need to do a backflip every time they land. Yes, it's ready. We have access to a defensive tower. Man, look at the range on this thing, by the way. Do you know what? Let's build one up this end. That looks like a perfect spot for one. And I can even build a second one. This one I'm going to put in the complete opposite corner. Although before we do that, we have to create some more lifts. So I've got to build a few more fans. We'll plonk in 2 more of those guys. All right, who's going to mess with us with these things? Our city is actually starting to look so cool at the moment. I can't believe how big it's gotten already. We just started with this little central bit and now we've built like streets coming off in every direction. Although it does look pretty nightmarish from underneath. Look at all the fans everywhere. This is where all the Howl's Moving Castle vibes start to come in. Oh man, I love it though. It's saying that we're starting to move very slowly. I think our city is so heavy now that we're getting a lot of drag. There are these things though that we can research. Yeah, here we go. A propeller. So that generates 10 propulsion by burning some extra coal. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Otherwise, it's going to take 1,000 years for us to fly between cities. Wait, what is that over in the distance? We're gonna go check this out. That looks like a giant shark. Do we just find a megalodon? Okay, actually, he's swimming away. He's going all the way around the coastline away from us. So we might leave him to it at the moment. Man, you've really got to stay on these resources. We're kind of always low on either food, water, or coal. And I do not want to find out what happens when we're low on coal. Wait, we're still very wonky here. 2 degrees back and 2 degrees to the left. Okay, we need to work on that. I'm only going to build things here and at the front, I think. Okay, we made it back to Haven Mill. It sounds like we're about to be ambushed, though, from what I can make out. They want us to help build some defenses here, so just going to have to take a couple of workers off the forest, and we should be able to help them build a couple of cannons with the new blueprint that we got. I guess while we're doing that, I'm going to completely wipe out this forest as well. We're good on all of our necessities at the moment. Oh, and actually, our propellers are ready to build. Okay, in that case, I'm going to try and put one of those down. It looks like you could just kind of slot those onto the front of your plane. I could put one there, so we're just going to do it. I don't know if this is a good place for a propeller, but I guess it's going to work as long as it's pointing in the right direction. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that has actually fixed our propulsion issues as well. Well, kind of. We can still only move at 30% of our fastest possible speed. I think we might need to build another one of those, actually. We're just a little short on people at the moment because everyone's out collecting things, but I don't want to disrupt them from collecting all the wood. Ah, you know what? Never mind. Let's put in a second one. Oh, all of the lights have just turned on as well because it became nighttime. I really like how it looks when it's nighttime. It's so cool. You can see all of these street lamps we've been having to build. They kind of add to it if you ask me. Okay, after that second propeller, we can move at 42% of our fastest speed. Still a little bit to work on. I think what we should do is just upgrade the propeller. We can increase its propulsion by 25%, so we'll do that one. That might just save us some resources from building things. Oh, and I didn't realize all of these upgrades that we've been building, like even the lift to the town center, you need to actually apply it on the building. So we never did that. So we can upgrade our town center with 15% lift with 5 wood and 5 girders. So let's do that right now. Now we'll see our maximum lift go from 110 to 119. Doesn't seem like much, but it definitely helps. Now we've just finished our quest with Magistrate Agatha, and she's telling us to keep traveling off to Orange Spire because we'll be able to get some more weapons from there. I mean, you don't need to tell me twice, Agatha. We also have some side quests to deliver 10 food to supply outposts along the way, but we might just see how we're feeling as we go along. Oh, we got 500 coins for that. That's amazing. And if we just consult our map, we can see this is kind of the main city that we need to move on to. Orange Spire. Oh my god, if I zoom out, the map looks enormous. Oh my gosh. Where are our side quests? We've got some island bandits we can find over here, and all of the outposts are kind of along the way, so we might make our way over in this direction and knock out a few of these things. So if I was to guess, I think that this is Orange Spire over here. So we might make our way across on these little islands across on the left-hand side. That way we can pillage and plunder on our way through. Oh no, we're under attack from pirates again. Where are these guys this time? Is that them over there? Yeah, let's see what this guy looks like. He's definitely a different plane to the last one. This one looks awesome as well. Why do the pirate planes look so cool? This guy has a really big cannon at the front as well. I don't like the look of that. Let's see how he's going to go up against our 2 cannons though. You see these guys? You don't know what you're walking into, little guy. Look at our beautiful city. You think you're going to do any damage to that? All right, here he goes. We hit him once. Oh my god. Oh, he just got exploded. He took out one of our propellers though. That's all right. We can repair that pretty quickly. Not a problem. Well, at least we know we can defend our city from these pirates now. Maybe we need to build even more of these cannons. Or maybe we just need to make our way over to this town and get those extra strong weapons. Man, I am really enjoying this game. You guys let me know if you liked it as well and we can continue the series. It's just out in early access, but I mean, judging by the map, there is a lot of content we need to get through just in time for us to see the sunrise as well. Love you. Mwah. Okay, bye.